Well, happy Sunday to you. Today is Sunday, I believe September 10th, 2023. And once again, I'm sitting in the parking lot in Fayetteville, North Carolina, this time in Harris Teeter on Rayford Road, where unfortunately I went back to my old ways and had to get me some Starbucks and a little bit of groceries. Already had service this morning, taught online. That's what I do these days. And my thought for the week. There's so many things to think about. Oh, I've had a blessed week. I always have a blessed week, regardless of what I have to face or what I have to confront. And I hope that you feel the same way. You keep that same positive attitude and just know that things will get better even when you're having a bad day. It will get better. Just hang in there for a little while and just trust the process. Things will get better. I was thinking this week how I was soon turn 65 in February of next year if the Lord bless me to see those better days ahead. And I look back over my life. I was blessed to have been married and become a parent. I was a parent before I got married with my two daughters. And then when I got married, the Lord blessed me with two additional sons. And even though we went through our struggles and the marriage ended in divorce after 25 years because we wanted to see each other as human beings instead of the enemy. And after our divorce, we really became the best of friends. And a lot of people didn't understand that, but that wasn't their business. And in this case, getting a divorce from divorcing each other, but not divorcing our role as parents and as friends was the best thing that the two of us could have ever done in our lifetime. And after our divorce, we began to see each other as friends. Two people who struggled together, suffered together, raised children together, were homeless together, sleeping right around the car in the hotels, bought two houses together. Ended up in situations that a lot of people do not know about. And we respected each other because of that bond that we had, attending graduations, taking my daughters to college, taking turns babysitting, him coming in from work and looking after our children, getting up late at night so that I could sleep to take care of our sons. We were a team for a moment. And that's what we held on to. And it caused us to respect each other. We went our separate ways, but we were not separate. I had the pleasure and the honor of becoming my ex-husband's pastor before he passed away almost 2 years ago. And to me, that meant the world to me when he wanted me to be his pastor, to teach him and to pray with him in his last days because he knew that eventually he was going to pass away. And that meant a whole lot to me. And we were still able to share dinners and have family dinners and sit up and laugh and joke. And at the end, I was still able to take care of him. And he laid out his last wishes. And my oldest son and I, he left that in our hands for us to, bring his last wishes to pass. And I'm saying all this to say this. Divorce, it doesn't have to be ugly. It doesn't have to be the end. It doesn't have to be bitter. You can come together as two adults and realize what's best for you and your family. Don't let the church world try to bully you into staying into a marriage just because it looks good. I was an evangelist in church and I was getting a divorce. But it was the best thing that my husband and I could do. And we parted in love. And since then, yes, men have pursued me, but I prefer to stay and wait on God, if he ever allows me to walk down that road again. You don't have to hate each other. Respect what you have built together when you were together. Cherish those good memories. If you have children together, be a united front for your children. Celebrate your children. If you're no longer celebrating your anniversary, you're no longer married, celebrate your children and their accomplishments. That's the conclusion that we came to when our children began to graduate college and, uh, you know, form relationships. We celebrated with them. At my son's graduation, we were all there. It was done in love. It wasn't any, you sit here and I sit there because I can't be around here. We all sat down to eat. We had a marvelous, wonderful time. And even though he's gone, and I miss him terribly. I miss him texting me and saying crazy things and laughing. But the thing is, I have that memory where we came to an intelligent decision to be friends. If our marriage didn't work, we were going to be friends. So it doesn't have to be ugly. Divorce is a painful thing. But when you come to the conclusion that you actually cannot make it, it's not going to work, and it's better for both of your well-being, mentally, spiritually, physically, even financially, to go your separate ways, take that route. Take it. You talk to God about it. He's not going to punish you for getting a divorce. He didn't punish me. My life got better. And it taught me how to let go. The traditions in church would tell you to stay there and suck it up, and you're still declining in your health. It causes you to die rapidly, die before your time, causing misery. If we would have continued to live together, we would have eventually hated each other. We'd have been thinking of ways to get out of it, and that wasn't right. That wasn't God's plan. And I know a lot of people not going to tell you this, but sometimes divorce is the best solution. If you made a mistake, God will forgive you for that. He forgives you for everything. So don't let the devil trick you into staying in a marriage when you know you need to go your separate ways. When he makes the way for you to escape, take it. Just take it. I didn't go to anybody for counseling about my divorce because I had already talked to God and my husband, and we agreed on what we were going to do. And when he left, he still made sure that I was taken care of. That's it. We spent 25 years together. It was not going to be in vain. It was not going to go down the drain. We parted as friends. We parted as good friends, strong friends. He still had my back, and I still had his. So everybody messes up. Everybody makes mistakes. Sometimes we choose the wrong partner, and everything is not permanent. Some marriages end in death, some end in divorce. And, when God makes the way for you to escape for your well-being, for your mental state of mind, and for your life's longevity, take it. But leave in love. Leave with the togetherness of, look, we went through all of this together, and I respect you for it, and I'll never forget it, but you're free to move on. I really, sincerely, I wanted my ex-husband to find him a good wife who would take care of him in his last days and love him for who he was, because that's what he was craving for. It didn't work out that way. He made some wrong decisions, but at the end, we were still there for him. It did not matter. So you can divorce and you can be happy. That's it. You can divorce and you can be happy, but do it in love. And a lot of these church worlds, they would try to make you stay. So God hates divorce and ABC didn't have, but God knew we were going to mess up. That's what repentance is for. And he gave us both a second chance. My life got better. I left a lot of things in the last 4 years. But my life was better. And my relationship with my children, my sons, got better after the divorce. I was able to settle down and get to know myself as a woman, because I love being a blessed woman. And I wasn't able to do all of that, a lot of things, because I had a lot of things holding me down. I didn't realize it. And I started talking to God, and he let me know what to keep, and he let me know what to lay aside. Every weight in the sin that so easily beset us. And he doesn't want us tied down. He wants us to live the life that he planned for us. And maybe that husband and that wife, they will not fit into the second part of your life. Release them so they can be free, and release yourself so you can be free and live the life that God has planned for you. All right, that's it. That's it in a nutshell. I love you. I want you to be happy. I want you to be blessed. I want you to experience God's will in your life and the blessings of the Lord that will make you rich and add no sorrow unto it. And don't forget to tune in to PWC Fellowship on Facebook every Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m. in our online radio station. Coming soon. I love you. Be happy. And this is the end of this video. Follow me on TikTok so you can get to know more about my story. And you can be happy. I want you to understand that. Don't settle for bondage. Don't settle for misery.